Hi guys, I'm Miss Mess, and this is my mess. Yes, my daughter's bedroom. I'm really excited about this project. It is a two-part series. We are going to be not only decluttering, reorganizing, but we are also going to be completely painting and redecorating this room and on a shoestring budget. I'm going to teach you how to do these things quickly, efficiently, and with the least amount of money possible. So let's get started. Okay guys, I am super excited about this project, but first I want to just apologize. I have a bit of a sinus issue going on, a little bit of a sinus infection. So I'm having sinus issues and I'm really sorry if my voice sounds annoying, but it's getting better and I apologize. So this is a pretty big project. My daughter really wants to redecorate a room. She loves all things kawaii. So I'm really excited about this. So what I want to do is go through and start decluttering and cleaning. Now, I like to have my children heavily involved in this process because it's teaching them how to do it on their own. It takes several years, and eventually they become very, very good at it, like my older daughter. So the first thing I like to do is have them gather all the laundry, because the laundry needs to be washed and cleaned so that we can go through it, decide whether it's donation or whether they want to keep it and put that away. Getting the laundry cleaned off the floor and things like that just frees up space. You can see everything that you need to go through so much easier. The second thing I like to do is gather the garbage. Again, you can see that I'm asking my daughter, do you want to keep these? Is this something that you like? Because it's not my room. She has to decide her little knickknacks and things that she wants in her room. The next thing that I like to do is go and look around the room and say, okay, well, you borrowed this nail stuff. It needs to go back in its designated spot. So gathering things like, for example, dishes, art things that need to go down into our art cart, excuse me, or things of that nature. Once all those things are out of the room, then you can really start to see, okay, this is what we have and this is how we're going to organize it. So I have these cute little hangers that I got for super cheap on Amazon. These were, $15 for a pack of them. Yeah, they're super cheap. They'll probably end up breaking, but they're adorable. And my daughter likes them because they have little hearts on them. And so I'm just helping her go through and say, okay, well, these are all your dresses. These are all your shirts. Are they going to stay like that? Probably not. But she can kind of get a visual and get practice in on how to organize her clothes this way so that she can find things easier, because that's the whole purpose of organization. Hey, I really like to wear a dress today. Here's all my dresses. And she really enjoyed this process. If you want your child to be able to keep their room maintained, you need to teach them how to do it so they don't get overwhelmed. This is all to help them so that they can become a more organized, higher, I don't want to say not higher functioning, but it's easier for them to maintain their life. Hey, my laundry basket is full. I need to go take it downstairs and wash clothes, or I'm not going to have anything to wear. That sort of thing. And so doing this helps them prepare to be more organized and make life easier for them so that their room isn't trashed all the time and they don't know where to start. What I would have loved is to have enough of each color of hanger to hang her different items. So for example, sweatshirts, shirts, dresses, pants. We didn't have enough hangers to do that. And really it was just to satisfy my own idiosyncrasies. I mean, she doesn't have to adhere to that. And let's be honest, if she's going to hang up clothes, she's just going to grab the first hanger. But my OCD would have loved that. But it still turned out very pretty. Everything's organized by type of clothing. And when we're done, you'll see how nice it looks. And yes, I organize the hangers by color. I hung them up because I'm crazy. Because it looks pretty like that, doesn't it? I'm not the only one that color coordinates their hangers when they hang them up, right? Okay, on to the dress-up box. Who knows what treasures lie in this thing? It was just full of random stuff, including dress-up and a nice little play knife, because when you're pretending, who doesn't need a nice wooden knife to go along with your pretend play? It's random. Pulling out some clothes. I think she used this box for when I told her, hey, you need to clean up your room, and she just shoved everything in there. It was so jam-packed. Just absolutely so dusty. Oh my gosh, yeah. Ugh. And so we just took everything out, separated it. Some of it was garbage, some of it needed to be put away, and that's her little treasure box. And once we were done sorting out the regular clothes with the dress up and the things that she wanted to keep, oh look, Merry Christmas. I just shook the box out and got all the little pieces of debris out there. And oh, Merry Christmas. And refolded everything, made it look nice, and everything fit in there so nicely. She could put extra blankets in there. Once everything was folded, yeah, she had so much extra room in there. So once I started folding everything neatly, I was asking her, do you want to keep this dress up? Do you want to keep this dress up? And I think she actually kept everything, if I recall. But yeah, this is a good process to go through with your kids. Would you like to keep this? Does it fit you anymore? And that way they can decide, yeah, no, I really like that. And this is some, of course, anime kimono type thing that she was super excited, rediscovered, that was at the bottom of her basket. So yeah, it was a fun little process, going through her little Pokemon cosplay. Oh, I remember that. That one's so cute. And then, of course, the cute little ears. Oh, check it out. I'm a Pokemon. Yeah, and I love doing this. I don't know what it is about folding clothes and making things look neat and tidy. It just satisfies my soul. And as you can see, there's a whole side of that nice little basket that she could put her little cute little blankets in, and or whatever. So yeah, that part's done now. Now we're off to sweeping. Again, I'm really trying to get her involved in this. I don't want to do everything. And so while she's sweeping everything up, all the large bits, I'm kind of going through her drawers and just making sure that all the shirts are in one box, all the shorts are in one box, and so on. Now, what's crazy to me is how dusty all these shelves. You can see the fluff just coming off of that. It was crazy. So she went ahead and did that, and on the other side. And then I don't know if I caught it on camera, but I did that to the other side of her closet as well. But nice random sock and a plate. Yeah, that's disgusting. Look at all that crap in there. Oh, the room of a little girl. Random goodies. So now I'm just going through and checking the bins, again, making sure that all of the clothing goes in the right spot. And I also did film sweeping out the bottoms of those other drawers. There are two polka dot bins over there. One is Lego and one is her dolls. The dolls are going to go downstairs in her dollhouse. The Lego is going to go out in the garage because we're going to be putting in a Lego table for her out there. And but I can't, there's not enough space in the garage right now. That's another project that we're planning to do. Now here, again, I'm asking her, is this something you want to keep? Do you want to donate it? Gathering things that don't belong there and putting them away, and just generally tidying things up to make space. Okay, so here we have more laundry that was stuck in the corner. She's going to take that, she's going to take it downstairs so it can be washed. Underneath that, I found some more nail stuff, so that got put away back in the nail kit box. And you'll see in the corner there a giant box full of Squishmallows and stuffed animals that we're going to go through shortly. But quick, I'm just doing a quick sweep so that we're not scratching the floor with that giant box. So now we're just going to take this box. We tried to put the whole box on the bed, but the bottom of the box was falling out. So we ended up just having to put all the stuffed animals up onto the bed. And once we're done doing that, we're gonna push the bed out of the way and clean behind it really good. So obviously I'm just going through and I'm sweeping the rest of this stuff up. It really wasn't as dirty as I thought it would be. There's really just a few random cords, and I think it was a pencil sharpener and maybe a pen. And I had her finish up the other side. I'm not gonna mop yet, but we'll push the bed back and then finish organizing. She has these really cool boxes that hold shoes, and so we went and we put those where the cubed boxes were, and they fit perfectly. I find that if your kids are very involved in the process of cleaning and organizing their room, they tend to keep it nicer because they've invested that time and they want to maintain it. They have that sense of pride in their space. And so I was really proud of her. She worked really, really hard, and it turned out beautifully. Now you'll see that we have a little Amazon device. I'll just say that. That little tool is amazing because it keeps my kids on schedule. It reminds them when they have certain things that they need to do throughout the day, and I'm not having to nag them. I let that little device do it for me. So here we're just going through the stuffed animals and deciding if she wants to give any up. Full disclosure, she ended up not wanting to get rid of any of them. They ended up all coming back out of the bag. And you know what? She's young. She can have as many stuffies as she wants. I don't mind. So I'm just straightening up oh, that was random. Some kind of little ceramic thing that she must have made sitting in her bed. That would not be very comfortable to lay on. So yeah, I'm just kind of going through and setting them up so they're not falling off the bed as we're moving things around to mop. So now we're at the stage where she wants to repaint her room. So I'm having to go through and remove all the old stickers that are on everything. I made a funny short about stickers and how I absolutely hate them, but I just don't like them on my toaster, okay? But in order to paint, we had to remove some of the stickers. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I ordered her some new ones that are kawaii. She's very excited, and she's gonna be able to use those to decorate her picture frames and her photos and things, and she's very excited about it. Check out the side of that door. That was so gross. Trust me, that got a major scrubbing. So I'm just taking these stickers off the doorknob because, you know, I do scrub my door handles at least, I don't know, 4 times a year. Give them a good sanitizing. A little bit more in the winter during cold and flu season. So those were super easy. They came off. It was just kind of an awkward shape to get in and around. So this whole project took us only a few days. Really what took the longest was waiting for items to get here so that I could finish up decorating the walls. But it was a pretty, I don't know, like 2.5 days. First day was getting everything organized and tidy. The next day was prepping and getting ready to paint and then painting. And then the next day was moving the furniture to where she wanted it to be and cleaning. And then, of course, just waiting for days for that package to come from Amazon. Okay, so these are on her closet organizer. I don't really care if she puts stickers on there, but I just thought since we're going through them, we're cleaning everything and getting everything redecorated. If she wants to put, you know, theme stickers back up, that's fine. But for now, these ones are coming off. So this door jamb, this is my daughter's share room. This little door jamb is the doorway into my daughter's bedroom. And she also wants to repaint her bedroom. So unfortunately, these ones had to come off. They're very, very cool Harry Potter stickers. And if you've ever watched my videos, you know I'm a huge fan of Harry Potter. So it's kind of sad to see these ones go. But you know, if my daughter wants to get more, then I will be more than happy to order some for her. But for now, unfortunately, they got to go because we have to paint. Okay, on to the part that I absolutely hate. I hate painting, but I'm going to do it anyway for the sake of my daughter. She wanted a white bedroom. I talked her into off-white. I know it's probably not the best choice for a kid. It's probably going to look filthy in 6 months. But that's the color she wanted, so we're going to go with it. I am very, very lucky. My husband is a painter by trade. And so I asked him if he would do all the cutting in because he's just, well, first off, he's just very good at it and very fast. And I'm short, so he can get up and do all that for me. And I told him I will roll out the walls. And so that's what we did. And it honestly only took a few hours to complete. It's very warm where I'm at right now. We have a ceiling fan going. So it was a super fast process. Now you might be wondering why we did not fix that hole in the wall. Because the reason is because my daughter had a little calico critter, a little bunny in there. And I just thought that was the cutest thing that she had thought about, putting a little woodland creature in that hole. So we decided to keep it. And at some point I will paint little like a little secret garden hole like the rabbit is just poking his little head from a magical kingdom, and I just think it'll be really cute and she'll enjoy that. Did I mention how much I hate painting? I hate painting. If I can bribe my husband in any way to paint a bedroom, I will, but gosh, he's been doing it for so many years. I don't want to do that. So again, I'm willing to take the bullet from my daughter. Okay, first coat done. It only took about 45 minutes to dry, and oh, my amazing husband is going in and cutting in for me. So happy he's doing that. And he also rolled down, so I didn't have to get on a step ladder or anything like that. So, and you could see it just looks so nice and clean. The walls before were just so dirty from kid fingerprints and footprints and just random. Anybody that has kids knows what I'm talking about. There is a line through a person's house that is the height of your children's hands, just spreading their childrenness along the walls of your house. And I'm just so glad to erase that with a nice coat of paint. Okay, second coat. Yay! Oh my gosh, you guys, it just turned out so pretty. It's so beautiful in there. Like I had said before, my daughter wanted a bright white, but I talked her into just a slightly off white. I chose one with a peachy undertone. So because she wants to do a kawaii theme with strawberries and different little characters that she likes, I felt that this was the best choice because that particular room gets a ton of sunlight all day long. If we chose bright white, it would just be jarring. So this one, just like I said, has a slight peachy undertone. It's just beautiful. We also chose a high grade paint so that I only had to do 2 coats. Get good paint. This particular brand is called Benjamin Moore, and they have, first off, they have beautiful colors. If you want the best color palettes, Benjamin Moore, beautiful paints. And this is a contractor grade, so it really covers up everything. It's really important, especially if you're doing such a light color. I was not about doing 3 coats on this bedroom, man. And I do want to apologize. In the background, you will hear my cockatoo yelling. My husband is home, and if my husband leaves the room for a nanosecond, that bird starts flipping out. He's still in an adjustment period. So there's nothing I could do. I'm literally hiding in a room upstairs with the door closed, and you can still hear him. He's so loud. That is the reason why, unfortunately, in all these videos and in a few of the future videos, you're not going to hear any background, unfortunately, because he's squawking the whole time, and so you'll just hear light music. there's not much I can do about it. He's our baby cockatoo boy, and we just have to deal with it. So here you're going to see all that laundry that my girls brought downstairs to wash is now come upstairs, and we are folding all of it. While we're folding it, we're deciding if she wants to keep it, donate it, or if it's stained or ruined, we'll toss it in the garbage. But I don't like to donate dirty clothes. So that's why instead, we do this after they're clean. I'm folding everything nice and neat. I'm asking her, do you want to fold your jeans? Do you want to hang them up? And so that's what the process is right now. I want all of her clothes clean, all of her things put away in this process. In addition to that, I'm also making sure she has enough space to put all her clothes. There's no way you can ask a child to keep their room organized and their clothes put away if there is not enough space for it. It's just, obviously it's impossible. So we're also making sure that she has enough drawer space. If there's not enough drawer space, then it's got to get hung up. And also getting rid of any mismatched socks. That is, anybody out there that has OCD knows exactly what I'm talking about. Mixed socks are not okay in my house. I can't stand it. I would rather go to Walmart, even the dollar store, and buy new socks for them so that every sock has a pair, because it will keep me up at night. I know I'm crazy, but it will drive me bonkers. On to vacuuming. There's something so therapeutic about vacuuming. It is just a process that I thoroughly enjoy. I take my time, I soak it in, getting all that dust and debris just sucked away into a bag that can go in the garbage. I love it. And on now to a good steam mopping. The steam cleaner pops all the little paint drips that I inevitably always get on the floor when I paint, because I am not a professional and I get paint on the floor, a lot of it. And so any paint that's really sticking, I asked my daughter if she could take a little scraper and get it. There's also, if you have girls, there's going to be nail polish, or my daughter loves to do arts and crafts, so sometimes she paints in her room. All those little bits are going to get popped up off the floor. It's not on camera, but she's going around with that little scraper and popping those things up so that I can get the floor really nice and clean for her. And you can just see how that steam mop is just annihilating all those little paint splotches. I love this thing. Can I just say how much I'm enjoying watching myself steam cleaning a floor? Is that weird? Yes it is, but it's just a beautiful thing. Now, the one thing that we weren't able to do is get the baseboards back up. We were going to replace them, but it is $25 a board. That's crazy. So what we did, because we're on a tight budget, is take them off, and my husband is having to repair them. And once those are done, he'll paint them and put them back up. And now we're down to dressing the bed, and we're close to the finish line. I just have to wait for Amazon to finally appear and deliver the pictures that my daughter chose to put up. Oh, she's so excited. It's gonna look awesome. So for this whole project, I had a budget of $100. That included stickers and the prints that she wanted. I went to the dollar store to get frames and things like that. So it turned out great for that budget. Okay, everything's arrived. We've put the prints up on the wall. There's a little breakdown of my budget and what I spent. Everything else was recycled or moved around in the room. We already had those things, but just as a quick side note, I thought you guys would find it interesting to see where I got some of the furniture and how much I spent on it. We did this on a shoestring budget. You can see that it turned out beautifully for the amount of money that we spent, and my daughter is super excited about her new bedroom. You'll see in the video that we swapped the curtains from the closet to the window and the window to the closet. They look way better like that. We used lamps that were already up in my daughter's closet. I just needed to hang them, and they look so cute like that underneath the little craft boards, which I already had sitting in my garage, not used. And everything looks beautiful and cohesive now, and she's very pleased with it. All right, guys, thank you so much for sticking around to the end of my video. I really hope you enjoyed it. It was a really fun project, and yeah, it turned out really well. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please do so. The little bunny in the Magic Kingdom is asking you to do so. All right, guys, we'll see you next time.